My child, you keep asking for a sign that you are on the right path, a sign that the season will change, a sign that the waiting has purpose, a sign that what you feel in your spirit is not just your imagination, a sign that the closed door was not the end, a sign that your life is not drifting. And I understand that desire. When the road feels uncertain, you want something visible. When your heart feels tired, you want reassurance. When the future feels blurred, you want confirmation you can hold on to. When silence stretches, you want one clear interruption that tells you exactly what to do next. But listen carefully. You keep asking for a sign. And I am teaching you to become unshakable. Because if your peace only survives when signs are obvious, then your peace is still too dependent on visible conditions. If your confidence only holds together when life keeps affirming you quickly, then your confidence is still too fragile for the weight of what is ahead. If your faith rises and falls with external proof, then one difficult season will keep throwing your soul into confusion. I want something deeper for you. I do not just want you encouraged for a moment. I want you strengthened for a lifetime. I do not just want you calmed when a sign appears. I want you rooted so deeply that even when signs are delayed, your spirit remains steady. I do not just want you excited by confirmation. I want you formed by truth. Formation is slower than excitement, but it lasts longer. Excitement can make you run fast for a few days. Formation teaches you how to stand when life becomes difficult. Excitement can make you feel inspired. Formation makes you trustworthy under pressure. Excitement can help you begin. Formation helps you remain. And remaining matters, because many people start in faith and then collapse in uncertainty. They begin with passion and then lose direction when progress is not immediate. They ask for purpose, but when purpose does not come wrapped in speed, they call the season pointless. Do not be one of those people. You are being trained in steadiness. That means some answers will not come in the dramatic form you expected. Not because I am withholding goodness, but because I am producing strength. Strength is not built in constant reassurance. Strength is built in honest decisions made while reassurance is limited. Strength is built when you continue in truth, without needing daily emotional fireworks. Strength is built when your mind wants panic, but you return it to peace. Strength is built when nothing around you looks final yet, but something within you refuses to surrender. That is the beginning of becoming unshakable. My child, an unshakable person is not someone who never feels anything. It is not someone who is never confused. It is not someone who never cries, never doubts, never gets tired, never wonders how things will turn out. An unshakable person is someone who learns where to stand when all of that happens. They stand in truth. They stand in what I already said. They stand in what peace has already revealed. They stand in character when emotion fluctuates. They stand in integrity when shortcuts whisper. They stand in patience when urgency lies. That kind of life is powerful, and it cannot be built only through visible signs. There are times I give signs. There are times I open doors suddenly. There are times I confirm things in unmistakable ways. But there are also times I allow the path to feel quiet so that your inner life can become stronger than your craving for constant proof. Proof is useful. Dependence on proof is dangerous. Because if you become dependent on signs, then you may stop developing discernment. You may ignore what wisdom already knows because you are still waiting for something more dramatic. You may hesitate to obey what peace has already shown you. You may keep asking for louder answers while quietly resisting the honest answer already given. Sometimes the sign you wanted has already come in a quieter form. The loss of peace, the repeated warning in your spirit, the fatigue you feel every time you force something, the clarity that appears when you finally stop defending what does not fit, the inner rest that comes when you imagine walking away from what has been exhausting you. Do not overlook subtle truth just because it did not arrive with spectacle. I speak in ways deeper than spectacle. I speak through peace. I speak through conviction. I speak through disruption. I speak through holy discomfort. I speak through the narrowing of your appetite for what once distracted you. I speak through the strengthening of your conscience. I speak through what becomes clear when you stop arguing with honesty. You have already received more guidance than you admit. What you often lack is not information. It is steadiness. Steadiness is what keeps truth alive after emotion cools down. Steadiness is what helps you act from conviction instead of mood. Steadiness is what keeps you aligned when the opinions of others become loud. Steadiness is what allows you to hold your course without endlessly rechecking whether your worth is still secure. I am building that in you. One reason this matters is because the future you are asking for will require resilience. You are not asking for something small. You are asking for purpose. You are asking for impact. You are asking for healing, direction, open doors, real relationships, deeper peace, and a clearer calling. Those things are precious, and precious things require an inner life that can carry weight. If I give you more visibility without greater steadiness, visibility will amplify your instability. If I give you greater responsibility without deeper grounding, pressure will expose what is still fragile. If I bring the answer before building your core, the answer itself may become something you misuse, fear, or lose through emotional inconsistency. That is why I am teaching you to become unshakable first. Some of your greatest growth has happened in moments that felt unimpressive. You got out of bed when your mind was heavy. You chose honesty over image. You stayed with the process when you could not yet see the result. You resisted going backward even when backward looked familiar. You kept showing up in faith without the level of confirmation you thought you needed. Those quiet choices have been building spiritual muscle. Do not underestimate daily faithfulness. A building does not become strong because of one dramatic day. It becomes strong because of hidden structure. A tree does not survive storms because of one beautiful morning. It survives because roots went down gradually. A soul does not become unshakable because one sign appeared. It becomes unshakable because truth was practiced until it became part of how that person stands. That is what is happening in you now. And yes, it can feel slow because the flesh loves quick certainty. The flesh wants immediate control. The flesh wants to know now, fix now, solve now, define now. But your spirit is learning a different pace, a wiser pace, a deeper pace. At that pace, you do not need to turn every uncertain moment into a crisis. You learn to breathe. You learn to remember. You learn to ask better questions. You learn not to let panic interpret the season for you. That is maturity, and maturity protects calling. Immature faith wants an answer mostly to reduce discomfort. Mature faith wants alignment, even if alignment takes longer. Immature faith asks, how fast can this change? Mature faith asks, who am I becoming while I wait? Immature faith needs constant emotional reassurance. Mature faith learns how to hold peace without needing fresh evidence every hour. I am moving you toward mature faith. Your foundation must be deeper than signs. Your foundation must be my character, my truth, my consistency, my presence, what I have already proven over time, what I have already carried you through, what peace already confirms when fear is no longer in charge of the room. Remember what you have survived. Remember what once almost broke you, but did not. Remember the places where you had no map, yet still arrived. Remember how often you thought you were at the end, only to later see that you were in transition. These memories are not random. They are evidence. Evidence that I have been sustaining you, even when you did not understand the path. Evidence that your life is not held together by perfect visibility, but by my faithfulness. This season should not be measured only by what has not appeared yet. Measure it also by what is becoming stronger in you. More patience, more restraint, more discernment, more emotional stability, more freedom from compulsive urgency, more ability to stay grounded when other people are restless, more ability to remain loyal to peace when panic tries to become your guide. These are signs too, not flashy signs, but powerful ones. Being unshakable does not mean life will stop shaking around you. It means shaking will no longer define your center. People may leave, timelines may shift, plans may change, doors may close, opinions may move against you, uncertainty may linger longer than you expected. But if your inner world is rooted well, you will not collapse every time something external moves. You will grieve, but not disintegrate. You will feel, but not be ruled by every feeling. You will pause, but not abandon your path. You will bend without breaking. That is what I am teaching you. I am teaching you how to stay with truth longer than fear, how to stay with peace longer than panic, how to stay with integrity longer than temptation, how to stay with clarity longer than confusion, how to stay with me longer than your craving for instant proof. These lessons will make you dangerous to despair. So stop measuring the season only by what has not appeared yet. Measure it also by what is becoming stronger in you. Are you more honest than before? Are you more discerning than before? Are you quicker to notice false urgency? Are you less impressed by chaos? Are you more willing to stay with peace? Are you beginning to value consistency over emotional highs? Then something holy is happening. Let me pray for you. Father, strengthen this person in every place where they have become too dependent on visible confirmation. Root them in truth deeper than their changing emotions. Teach them to value formation, not just reassurance. Build in them a steadiness that does not collapse under uncertainty. Make them unshakable in faith, wise in waiting, clear in discernment, and calm in spirit. Amen. My child, you keep asking for a sign, but I am teaching you to become unshakable. If this message reached your heart, write in the comments, "Make me unshakable."